Test. Oh, perfect. I guess we're the first ones here, so we're the getting guys. You can slide towards me. Come on. Mike Johnson, head football coach at Franklin High School in Elk Grove. We are going on our 15th season. We used to be the new school in Elk Grove. We were school number 6. We now have 9 schools in our town. So we are no longer the babies. And my boys are no longer the babies either. So these are 3 of our top seniors, Lamar Jackson, Rahsaan York, and Devon Franklin, who I've brought with me today. We're extremely excited about this season. We open up with 3 preseason games, all out of conference and out of section. So we'll open this year with Clovis North. Then we come down to this area here and play Bellarmine Prep. And we'll finish preseason with Casa Grande out of Petaluma. So we're pretty excited about that. Then we enter our league, and if you're not familiar with the Delta League, it's just a total easy league to play in with Grant High School, Jesuit High School, Elk Grove High School, Monterey Trail, Davis, Sheldon High School. So we have to prep, and we like to play a really difficult preseason to prep for our league. We've had great success in our 15 years. We currently have been to playoffs the last 8 years. And our goal this year is to get back to that Division I playoffs because we all look forward to playing Folsom High School and ending our season on that night, which we've done 2 of the last 3 years. And they're the powerhouse from our section, and I'm sure you're all aware of them because they typically win state. So we're really excited. We have a great group of kids. We returned a very good senior class of boys. We're going to be senior heavy this year. And something new for us, we typically have squads of about 60 kids. We have a big school of 2,800 kids. This year we're going to have a team of about 35 to 40. So it's probably the smallest team that I've had since we started the school. So we're going a little old school football. Everyone here will be playing 2 ways. So we're going kind of throwback at Franklin High School this year. But we're excited, very excited to be here.
Mike, are your numbers down because, is there any particular reason, or are you scaling it down? And also talk about Lamar Jackson and all the things he can do and has done.
With our numbers, our demographics have changed a little bit. So we have less football players on campus. We have all the football players that we can get on our squad. And I think as we're finding out, and it's a big reason why we're here today with USA Football, our numbers are down across the board with the sport of football. We're finding our JV teams smaller, our freshmen, and then all throughout Elk Grove, the numbers are down a little bit. I don't know if parents are throwing their kids into this great sport as they used to be, that they're used to doing. So we're down. But again, we're not out. We have very good athletes. I mean, the guys next to me, I wouldn't trade them for anybody. Lamar's kept me busy. Lamar's one of the top recruits in our area in Sacramento, currently has 22 scholarship offers, all Pac-12, Nebraska, Notre Dame, Michigan, Oklahoma. So I've been working with him and with the coaches all through the spring. I know he's been super busy through the summer. What I respect about Lamar, though, Lamar is either at USC, UCLA, or Oregon, or the opening on the weekends, and he's flying all over the place. But you could ask the guys, Lamar doesn't miss any of our practices. So he's still a big part of the Franklin football team. He knows, we've talked about it. When it comes to football, you're going to remember high school football and your friends way more than anything else. So he values being a very important member of our football team. He'll be a 2-way guy for us, for sure.
What position?
He'll be our H-back and our spread, and he'll actually be corner, 6'3" corner.
And he can play, he's run the ball, he can catch it, throw it. He's a versatile guy you've ever had.
Yeah, if people ask him, what are you? He's an athlete. I mean, he could be free safety. He's big enough to be a strong safety in our system. What's nice is we do run the spread, so not only will he be a back, we'll be able to spread him out and throw to him also.
Do you think some of the lower numbers in the Elk Grove Unified, maybe freshman numbers, JV, as parents are concerned about the concussions and those kind of things, and there's less contact in practice? Is that something that you're hearing and feeling?
The numbers are down in the Pop Warner, too. So we know, you know how it is. In Elk Grove, every single program has a feeder in our town. And we're typically sold out for every program, and that's 9 different programs in our town now. But even their numbers are starting to dwindle. But I do think a lot of it has to do with what's been in the media the past year and a half with concussions. So I think we and all football players need to be very proactive in promoting how to practice correctly. With the new rule that was passed, the state law that was passed for summer practices, we've all abided by that. So at least there's a push to try to really put an emphasis on safety, and I can see that with all the programs.
Mike, what do you tell a parent who comes up and they say, my kid wants to play football, but
Well, first for our program, we put a lot of money into good equipment, and I think that's important, making sure that you have updated equipment, everything is recertified every single year. And to be honest with you, it's a lot of I think when you get to the varsity level, it's the way coaches practice, and the amount of tempo or control that you use in a week. I've volunteered a lot of time at the Pop Warner level for our program for 5 years. And I'll be honest with you, I saw a lot of drills that were being run at the youth level that I cringed at. But there's not a lot of people overseeing that necessarily either. And I think it's starting there a little bit. I don't worry about what we do. I mean, and I know all the varsity coaches are this way, we're more concerned about being healthy for Friday night and not hurting ourselves Monday through Thursday. But again, it's been so visible in the media. You see it on the documentaries, you see it on HBO about the concussions, and they're starting to relate it to the youth level, that I do think it's starting to scare the parents.
Lamar, can you talk about just being here today at the 49ers facility and second season? Is there any NFL players
When it comes to the NFL, I watch all types of guys. I play so many positions. I just love the game. I got mad passion for it, and just being in this facility is kind of surreal. Just like this ultimate goal, and this is what we work to get to.
what's your role as a leader? Do you invite that role? Were you a little apprehensive about it maybe a year or two ago, or have you grown into it? How do you feel about being a campus leader and a role model and a leader with your football guys?
Yeah, it's going to be my 3rd year on varsity, so like I started as a sophomore playing quarterback, so I always was like a leader, like do the position and stuff like that, and like all I hung out with was the older guys, the seniors, so they kind of paved the way. I just looked at the way they carried themselves and what they did and how they went about things and stuff like that. I just put it into I just took it in and stuff like that. And as I'm a senior, I'm just going to make plays and try to lead my team to the playoffs and stuff like that.
As a leader, will you keep an eye on your guys in a scrimmage or in a practice, and you see somebody who looks a little loopy from a hit, and the guys want to try to tough it out? Will you tell your coach, or maybe tell a player, hey, maybe you need to sit out a play if you feel like he's not right? Is that part of a leadership role in this new era of concussion awareness?
As a leader, you gotta have awareness. You gotta know your players. You gotta know what they can handle, what they can't take, what they can't take. So if I see a player kind of dizzy and stuff like that, I'm gonna make sure he go to the sideline and see what's wrong and stuff like that, just for his own safety, not even just the fact that he needs to play. It's just for his own like safety. Yeah.
Hey, Rahsaan, one last question. If you're going to go both ways, what do you like that, going both ways as opposed to just going one way?
I feel comfortable playing both ways, but I think I'd be more comfortable playing on the defense side of the ball because it's more comfortable for me to play. So yeah.
Are there any more questions for the other players?
Ron, I just want to ask what it's like to block for these guys?
It's awesome. I mean, they congratulate me after every good block. We're a close, tight-knit group. I like it.
Alrighty, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Guys, to the left.